Hey guys, Score One here. Wanted to do a little chat as I drove this morning. Had to go running some errands. Hadn't been able to, I didn't get to go to the Autumn Leaves Festival that I was originally planning to after we got done with the baby shower. We was just wore out, so we came back. Me and the wife hung out and watched a little television. And just chilled out for the rest of that day. And now I'm gonna go pick up a couple items that we're needing at the house and figure I'd do a little chat as we go. And remind y'all that October 31st, 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to do my first live from the family graveyard. Tongue-tied this morning, can't talk. Got some ghost stories and ghost experiences that I've had personally. Some people, you know, it won't be up their alley. You know, some people are particular about things, but I think it'll be a good time for everybody. I'm hoping to have a couple of guests. I am gonna do it through probably StreamYard. Might have a couple people come up on panel. I think my cousin's gonna try to join me, and we just gonna have a good time and see what all we get into. Nothing else, we'll have a good chit chat. On Halloween night. But it's been kind of hectic. One of my granddaughter ended up getting COVID. She ain't felt good. They had to take her to the emergency room and to get some fluids in her because she was dehydrated. She's doing better now. And then my autistic grandson, they had a mishap with some medications not being exactly right on the amount, and he had a reaction to it. And but they got it straightened out. Just had to pretty much keep an eye on him and watch him until it got out of his system. And but he's doing great now, back 100% wide open as usual. And then we did get to go to the baby shower. I didn't really film. I did do some photos. Might throw some of them in here to show, you know, some of the good time that we had that day. And got to hang out with the right bit of family. Got to meet his fiance's family. And we had a pretty good time. Everybody enjoyed. We already knew there was a little girl. They didn't do like a reveal or nothing like that. Everybody already knew there was gonna be a little girl. Her name's gonna be Oakley Ann, and she's due, I think, December the 12th, around December the 12th. So, yeah. And I got to see at the baby shower, I got to see my son's first wife had a daughter that's not biologically his. And she happened to get to come and got to see her. So that was a bonus. And been a while. So with all the chaos that's been going on, videos have been kind of short. I wanted to at least have this to put out. I had a few days that I was in pretty serious pain, so I didn't get to do a whole lot. Just try to relax let the body recover, and took some meds. And now I'm feeling pretty good again, so we'll get back at it. It's been super cold the last several days. We got down to like 29 last night. It was down to 30 last night. The highs are getting right at 60, maybe a little above. It is awful pretty out now. I might take and go and take some pictures of the mountain again, or maybe even do a video and show y'all guys. We're in full fall, you can tell, with all the color change and cold weather and all. So it looks really good. Probably one of the prettiest times of the year up on the mountain, in my opinion. I'm kind of biased about stuff like that, I guess. But we're just heading to Pilot. Gonna go up here, pick up the couple items that we need, a couple groceries or whatever, that we ran out of stuff at the house. Kind of excited for this live. I know that there's supposed to be a right few people come join, and if nothing else, in the chat, you know, we'll be able to talk and share stories and all. And been watching a lot of other people's lives the last several days, since it's been real cold and I ain't been able to do a lot. Had a good time chatting with them, watching some of their content, catching up on some content of some of the other people that I watch and support me, and I actually got to have a little bit of time to sit down and actually watch and then answer some comment back on some comments that were left on my videos. And sometimes people just don't know how to drive around here. We're out in the country, you know, I do the same thing. I go drive way too fast. Sometimes it only takes that little split second not to be paying attention, but some of these youngins around here just ain't built up the experience to be able to handle that kind of driving, even though they think they can. So we took and decided and made plans of what we're going to do as far as some of the remodel at the house. We're currently saving to get supplies or whatever that we need to do it. Got a couple of floors that I want to replace. Need to do some painting. We want to take out the carpet throughout the house. I don't like carpet at all. I want to take it all out, and I think we'll go with pet friendly laminate flooring that looks like the wood planks. I think that's what we gonna end up going with through the main part of the house. We're still debating on whether or not we're going to put carpet back into the bedrooms, or if we just don't place like the throw rug, the big rugs down or whatever. I'm letting my wife make that choice because us both being diabetic, you know, you get nerve pain in your feet, stuff like that. And sometimes walking on cold surfaces, you know, just ain't, or cooler surfaces than what carpet is, I guess, just adds to the pain sometimes. So I'm letting her make the choice whether or not she wants carpet in the bedroom. I got to do some trim work. Some of it just came from years of being there. It just came loose. But I need to take it down when we paint and all anyway. I need to take the popcorn. I hate popcorn ceiling, and that, unfortunately, that's what it's all through the house. I want to scrape all that off and patch and paint. I like the slicker look than the popcorn. Some people like the popcorn, and I understand. You just paint over it or whatever, and I don't care for it myself. Pretty much everything that's been going on lately, I think. But we didn't go to the festival because we was too wore out. Which it was the Autumn Leaves Festival, which is one of the bigger ones that we have in our area. Been talking with a couple of people about possibly throwing together a meetup for several channels on the eastern coast. I'm in North Carolina myself. I know there's several of us that's in North Carolina that I watch and communicate with. There's I think a few right in the general area where we could probably meet with less than, a half a day drive at least, So we've been discussing that type stuff about a meetup. And I think that'll be a real good time to get to actually meet in person with a lot of them, and have, not only the YouTubers, but if we have viewers that want to come, we'll post the dates or whatever, and that way we can meet some and interact with the people that watch us. So we're looking forward to doing something with that. With the cold weather coming and everything and all, it'd probably be next spring. I don't know if too many people want to do a meetup in cold weather, which I don't mind. I do cold weather camping and hunt and fish and whatever, any time of the year. So we just have to see how other people's preference of what they want to do and what time schedule works for most of us or whatever. But I'm gonna keep this shorter. We're already at like 14 minutes, something like that. I still got about a 15-20 minute drive to get here, so I'll cut this here and I'll have more content coming in the next couple of days. It's just been real cold, and we had a lot going on with family. It got a little chaotic. Y'all guys know how it works. Sometimes life can just roll you around a little bit. So more content's coming. I hope you enjoy it. I appreciate everybody. Don't be afraid to leave comments. I try to get back to them as soon as I can, and that way I can tell exactly who's watched and who my biggest watchers are and all that, And I just want to thank y'all, and hopefully y'all have a good day. We'll see you on the next.